close now. Maybe another, I think it's seven miles about from here. Woohoo! All right, you'll notice I'm back onto the paved road. Always have a contingency plan, because what happened is I got down the normal logging road that I take to shave off about 20 miles, and it was closed due to road damage during the flooding a couple of months ago. So it looks like they haven't opened that road yet. So again, contingency plans, have another route. So luckily we have several routes that we can take, and I'm going to default to plan B, route B. Okay, plan B route. Back onto another logging road, and hopefully this one will be open all the way. Okay, well, we got here, there was some water in the box, but my good friend helped me remedy that. We put the box up on some blocks, drilled a couple of holes to let it drain out the bottom, but surprisingly, boom, came right on. We have power. So important things, and this fan just continually works. Cannot say enough about this little fan. I mean, and it was so inexpensive. So what a great idea. I think we should probably put some of those around the house to suck out heat when we're not here too. Around the cabin. Solar panel still going strong. Charge controller showed that everything was charged up and doing good. So I'm happy. And I think that's it until we actually do some flooring tomorrow. Woohoo! Okay, took some of the dehydrated chicken rice-a-roni. It's pre-packed in the pack, and I just boiled some water in the pot and then turned it off, dropped it in, and we'll see what it's going to do here. I'll time it to let you know about how long it takes. And there we go. Reconstituted. Let's see, can we get some light under here? There we go. Reconstituted. How is it? We get the so let me taste it. See if I get the It took about 30 minutes. Roughly. Maybe a little longer. See that good chicken in there? Whoops. Oh yeah. Definitely reconstituted well.
And it's stronger because it's been made and dehydrated and made.
Yeah. That's good. That's not very good right there. Where's my camera? I'm like, where is it at?
I gotta help you, but
oh yeah. Okay. Well, there we go. Looking good. Okay. Time to eat. All right. Today's the day. The tiny cabin gets some flooring. So the beautiful tarp floor that we've had now for 3 years, that was supposed to be for a month. Well, not 3 years. I guess we've had it for 2 years. But it was only supposed to be very, very temporary, and just one thing after another, we just never put in a floor. Or we've got a floor, but we never put in flooring. So, anyway, today's the day. The Pergo flooring, or Mannington, I don't know what that stuff is. That laminate flooring will be going in. Well, at least part of it. So we're clearing everything out, getting everything out of the way. The tarp is coming up. I'm going to start here in the doorway area and just work outwards from there. And my handy dandy helper is here. All right. And I'm going to leave the brick underneath the stove. The heat doesn't get in under that stove, so it's really okay. But I'm going to leave that there and then just do the flooring around it. These cabinets will come out, but like I said, I'm going to start here, get the entryway done first, and since I've got multiple colors, I'm going to do the entryway in a dark brown, and then I'll move the rest out, I think, in the lighter wood, and then maybe trim it all out with the rest of the dark wood. There might be enough to do that. So we'll just have to wait and see how that works. All right. Everything's kind of shoved to one side again. Okay, so we have the entryway, and I know normally you would stagger these because since it's a normally a floating floor, you would stagger them so that it builds strength and you don't, have your floor shifting and moving and all your seams in the same place and stuff. But given as this is a 10 or 12 by 14 foot cabin, I'm just not seeing that it's going to be that much of a problem. And also, the two different colors are two different lengths, so it's going to just stagger it on its own. So I use the dark brown for the entryway because I'm thinking that's where the most mud and dirt and stuff will come in. And then from there we went to the lighter wood, which I actually like much better. And it's much, much easier to work with. I don't know what the different kinds are because there was no... I know some of it's Pergo, some of it's Mannington, some of it's some other stuff. But this lighter wood here is actually much, much easier to work with. So got it back in a little bit behind the door, and we pulled out stuff behind the oven. I know you can't see back over there. So, and these smaller cut pieces that I got that were left over from there, I'm going to use those to fit in on areas that are like underneath stuff where it really doesn't matter. So this is what it'll look, and let me see if we can go from the other way. See if I can keep you from getting dizzy. So this is what it looks like. And there we go. So we'll just keep working and see how far we get. Okay, so we did the entryway, and I decided to go ahead and do basically what is the kitchen cooking area over here, which is in disarray right now because of moving everything. But we've got that done, and now we're moving to this. And I decided at first I wasn't going to go underneath the wood stove, but since I'll be putting the brick on top, I am going underneath the wood stove. I was going to do just around it, but I think that'd be more of a pain in the butt than actually moving what I need to move to get to it. So we are going to do that. So, luckily, sometimes it is very convenient to have such a small cabin. So we've got that done, and here's what it looks like where it joins. Well, these pieces over here, if you can see right there, are actually not butted up against there yet. I was just measuring and cutting, and they haven't actually been sealed down. So, as we progress on, we will show you. Okay, so we were trying to decide what to make for lunch, and I found some dehydrated brown rice in the cabinet. So we've got some water. We're just going to heat the water, and once the water's heated, I'm going to throw in the brown rice and just let it sit for a little while. And then, okay, so the water's boiling, and voila, dehydrated rice. I'm just going to pour it in. If we have leftover, we'll just eat it for dinner. You hear that, Dan? Oh, there will be leftover. That's quite a bit of rice. All right. Put that in there. I'm just going to stir it up. And then I'm going to turn off the gas and just cover it and let it go. Oh, got wind blowing here. Okay. And turn it off. And now we'll just wait a little while. Okay, so I just checked it. It's only been like 10 minutes, and that rice, I don't know if you can see it. Maybe I should get the thing. I put the stuff in there, but that rice is all nice and fluffy now. That was fast, 10 minutes, and then now I just added in the corn, tomatoes, and okra, and I'm gonna just let it sit in there and heat through, and we will be ready to eat. No paper. It's Ryobi. Little circular saw. It's been very handy. 18-volt lithium. It's done the job perfectly for this. Absolutely, and the battery's lasting great. I've got 2 of them. All right, so wonderful friend came up and being tall like it. How tall is he? 6'3"? 6'2". 6'2"? Was able to help get this tarp up here like nothing. It was like fast work. And then he taught me how to tie some type of a fancy knot that I can't remember what it's called, a henchman's knot or something like that. But really great. So new tarp is on. One more task down. Back to the flooring. Here you go. We got the kitchen dining room area done. Or, yeah, that's the kitchen dining room area right there. Kitchen entryway, I should say. Then the living room here. All the way over here. And then over here to the dining room. We have a lot of stuff right there on the coffee table still. On the dining table. But we did not have enough to finish the bedroom. So, the bedroom will be a different color so we can define the area, like I said. But Delilah worked so hard. She's taking a break. Okay. At least that part's done, and we now have floor. A little more insulation. All right, we are wrapping it up at the cabin. Floor's in. Tarp is on. Everything that was outside is now put up, locked away. Drained some water off of the tank. Put some more with some bleach into the smaller containers. Made sure everything was locked up and ready to go. And feels good to have some flooring, to have gotten something done, and to have gotten to get out to the cabin for a while. So, time to hit the road and get to going. Please don't take the new mirror. Oh.